Yeah, shot down from Melrose to link up with Kenny B. When I touch down in the D, straight to Eddie V. 2 Charms bus next week, gonna be heavy link. Hit his pint with K-Roll, but I bet he sleep.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Xposed Podcast, and we are back. It is season 3. I got Anna to the left, I got Corey to the right, and we gonna have a good time, man. I'm glad to be back. As y'all can see, we outside, sun shining. It's hot as fuck. Hot as fuck. Ain't it hot, ladies? But we gonna get our melanin today. We gonna have a good time. We gonna chop it up. We gonna, go from there. With you laughing already. As y'all can see, she the giggle box, man. So she the one that's gonna be giggling the whole time. But before we get into all the laughing, I do want to talk about something that's a little bit more serious. I need y'all thoughts on it, and I'm gonna defer to y'all as the man. Y'all thoughts on Roe versus Wade, the overturned verdict, and I'm gonna start with you.
Dang, I didn't want to go first. Honestly, I think that it's probably one of the worst things that's happened to women, because I feel like we deserve that right, and we deserve that option if that's what we feel and choose that we want. Like, who are you as an old ass man to tell me as a young adult that if I just so happen to get raped or get pregnant, or there's a pregnancy that I'm already in that could possibly turn fatal for me, that I have to go full term with it? And I just feel like that's completely wrong. So that's a me thing. I feel like it's way deeper than just,
It's really people making a decision that don't even have the right to make that decision for you. And that's where I feel like it's a disconnect for everyone. Because if this was like some type of, mutual agreement, or there was a side of people who were, really against it, but for the most part, it looks like the majority of, citizens are against it, and the powers that be are the ones who are, for it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, majority should rule, being the fact that we're in a democracy. And I don't feel like it's right that we have to all collectively, as a unit, deal with them overturning Roe versus Wade. Like, that's not even cool.
I feel that.
And honestly, I agree with Anna. I don't feel like it's anybody's business on what the hell I do with my body. I don't see how, if I did decide to get an abortion, how that affects you. So I don't agree with it at all.
Okay.
I feel like people think that pro-choice means that they're pro-abortion, and that's not exactly the case. It's just you agree that it's their choice whether they should get one or not. So I think it's bullshit. If I'm being honest.
Be honest. This is the time. This is the time that we do this. This is the first episode of season 3. I want you to launch it in.
I personally feel that this is just white people knowing that they about to go in extinct. And so they're just trying to figure out a way for that not to happen. And abortions was one of the main things that was killing them.
I really agree with that. I'm going to give you a high five on that. I fuck with that. That's what's up. I feel like, me, and like I said, I defer to what, they're saying with it, because at the end of the day, this decision does affect me, but it affects, the women women that I know from sisters, aunties, cousins. This affects everyone. And I feel like it is insensitive as a man to not try to consider what's really going on, because that's like if they passed a law and said that we all would have to be out here getting
vasectomies before marriage. You don't have to come up with a good ass reason
as
to why.
As a nigga, I'm not going. So I understand. Do y'all feel like, because you hear these days, you hear a lot of niggas ain't shit, and you hear, fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches, all this type of shit. Like, do y'all feel like it's a war of sexes? I feel like
it's always been.
Okay.
It's always been a war of sexes.
But do you feel like it has picked up even more in the last 5 to 10 years?
I think so, yes, just because of social media. And that's like the main outlet. So a lot of people are voicing their unnecessary opinions, and people are influenced by that. So people are speaking up more.
I feel that.
I will say that it looks like it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Being the fact that social media makes everything. Yes, perception, because it's always been that. It's always been this stereotype of, men only do X, Y, and Z, and women only do X, Y, and Z, but it just became condensed, and it seems like that's only the reason why it became condensed is because of social media. Social media makes everything look like the person in India has the same ass opinion as you do. So it's literally the same thing.
And honestly, it's tiring. Like, are y'all not bored of this conversation?
Yeah.
Listen.
Like, honestly, are y'all not bored of the whole...
It's all like, man, when I'm listening to music, now obviously we all have our toxic artists that we listen to.
Of course.
Quote unquote toxic. But I try my best not to listen to, too much. Yeah, and I call it nigga bashing, and I call it the woman bashing. I don't, because I feel like a lot of those songs where it's just depressing and boggling you down about, this nigga did this or she did
they
this.
They definitely make an impact on your life.
Yeah, like it could definitely skew the way that, you view, I guess, relationship and dating out here based off of social media. I really feel 100%, no lie to y'all, I would love for the servers for Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, fucking whatever.
About to say shut down.
Shut down. I don't want a social media no more. I feel like it has made things a little weird. I feel like it has made, and it is also added to the superficial mindset of people.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I really don't. I just don't subscribe.
You can think you really the shit. Get on social media and your confidence will go straight through the fucking ground.
And it's like, why is that? Why can't you just be confident and comfortable in your skin rather than basing everything off of what somebody else is doing?
Exactly.
Type shit.
And it also makes you seek validation from others. And that's what I don't like.
Right.
Like, you're not, like you said, you're not confident within yourself. And so when you get on social media, you seek validation from other people.
And it makes it like this big ass competition to the point of like
unnecessary competition.
Yeah,
don't know you.
like you could be doing, and you could be doing good as hell in life. You know what I'm saying? But you get on social media and you look at somebody else who's 28, 29 like you, and they're like they got their own house and they got whatever the fuck they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you possibly.
Because who actually puts what they're like the shit that they're really going through?
Exactly. This is not. Social media is not made for. You're not gonna go. Well, wait a minute. There is goofy motherfuckers out here who will be in the hospital and post some
shit.
Again, seeking attention.
Bruh.
Like crying online. Like, why are you?
Trying to cry.
How you crying for real if you was able to take a picture?
No,
you ain't crying.
hold on. Let me set it up.
And you gonna keep the crying face going?
Yep.
No. Now, has there ever been a time where y'all was on social media and you were in that position, basically like Anna said, where you're comparing yourself to the next person and it kind of like affected your mood?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you're honest about it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I look at all these females and I'm like, damn, they doing a lot better than me, or their body looks a lot better than mine, or they doing something that I should be doing.
Right.
And then even like, or if we're being frank, like the guys that I possibly would be interested in, I see what they're liking and I'm like, oh, I ain't that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does something to your confidence.
I think that's part of the reason why they took. You remember when Instagram used to have where you could see a person's
yes.
likes?
I think that though.
I don't miss it. No, I don't miss it. I done got in trouble on that. I done got in trouble for that. Yeah, I don't. But at the same time, that shit was just so intrusive. It lets you know like everything a person likes.
Yeah,
and all
when they
that.
online, you know, they took that shit away too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can still see when somebody's online.
On what
You just
app?
have an option to take that off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, she must got a hybrid super Instagram. My shit don't do that. Like,
no, like if you on Instagram, you know how like has like the little green dot that says active or something. Like
I thought that was like Facebook.
No, that's
mine
Instagram
have never
too.
did that.
Yeah,
mine hasn't done that in like years.
So
we need to update our shit. Then.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's what that means.
Because I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can see when you active.
So have you ever felt that way? Like, have you ever got on social media and compared?
Okay, yes, it definitely took me a while to instead of being like insecure, it took me a while to become inspired. Like, instead of looking at somebody and being like, damn, I ain't got that, it's like, well, let me research and see how the hell I can get like that. You know what I'm saying? Or model myself after something that I've seen, because I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing but put myself in my own individual emotional state and be sitting in my house like, damn, like, what like that? Yeah, and I ain't finna do that.
I'm like my worst critic.
No, for sure. I mean, because you know all of you.
That's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, you know all of you. So can't nobody really talk about you the way that you can talk about you.
If you get to a point where you feel like you're not striving to, better yourself, and this is in all aspects, mentally, emotionally, physically. If you get to that point where you just going with the flow, you ain't doing that no more. You're not looking at yourself critically. I think as a person, you didn't gave up, like type shit. So it's good. It's good to be critical of yourself, but I definitely understand that because there's times where I'm so critical of myself to the point where it's just like, damn, nigga, like look at the bigger picture.
For sure.
So I definitely understand that. I heard that it's piss in the dating pool. Who want to go first?
Her.
Yeah. I heard it's piss in the dating pool. So
Piss, shit, throw up.
It's a swamp.
It's a swamp.
That's a swamp.
It's throw up. It's
Wait
all
a
of
minute.
that.
Wait. It's a
We just
swamp.
talking about like female bashing and nigga bashing, and now here we go.
I'm just saying.
You can be honest, but damn, it's really a swamp. It's that bad.
Just with my experience, but also
it.
that could just be what
It's doo-doo water.
it really is. I just feel like I need to get the hell out of Columbus or Ohio in general. I feel like I've met everybody that I needed to meet.
Mm-hmm.
I want a new experience. I need different environment. I really don't feel like anybody truly wants relationships anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody just wants to get over on one another
Mm-hmm.
or make it seem like, oh, I got these people that are more interested in me than I am of them. And it's very exhausting. The guys, not all.
Hey,
This is
talk your shit.
strictly
Talk your
what
shit. Let 'em know.
I've been experiencing.
Look at the camera and talk your shit though. Stand up and talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Not all,
Uh-huh.
but just from what I've experienced. Like I was telling Anna, I would mind my damn business, and here comes a guy. Oh, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to get to know you. Blah blah blah. Okay, so why am I putting more effort into you than you are of me? I don't like that. Why are we having a conversation and it's solely focused on you? I don't like that. So that's also annoying.
So you feel like if a guy approaches you,
I feel like whoever. It doesn't
feel-
matter
okay.
if it's a girl or a guy or non-binary.
Oh my god.
I mean, shit.
if you feel, hey, she's talking her shit, and I love it. You feel like if someone approaches you,
Yes,
then they better be the ones that is stepping as opposed to you being the one
absolutely.
that's stepping.
Absolutely. Because
Now-
I'm minding my fucking business and
But-
you're wanting to get to know me.
Okay. Now let's say they step initially,
Mm-hmm.
then do you feel like it's on, once you discover like, oh, this person's cool, do you feel like it's on you to now apply some type of initiative?
Yeah. If I'm
Okay.
interested in that person, yeah, I'm going to apply pressure because I'm interested.
Mhm.
But it can't be one-sided.
Right.
And I just feel if you're the one who initiates it, then step the fuck up. That's all.
All right, you go.
I do feel like it's a pretty terrible, because I just feel like people are not honest.
That part.
You can just be honest.
Thank
We
you.
are grown as hell, and if I understand like the ages between like 18, maybe 24. You know what I'm saying? You ain't completely there. Your shit ain't supposed to be where it's supposed to be at, but still,
But you feel like by 25 you should have it.
you should have your shit. You should at least mentally, you should know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like something. And of course, as time progresses and things go on, some things might change. Different experiences and stuff like that. But then at the same time, don't take out what the hell they did to you on me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And niggas do that a lot.
But they're not confident in what they
Okay.
are.
Wait, I need to say this though. I need to say this because, I am here, and I am a man. So I would like to know, what do you feel like? I know y'all said it's pissing the dating pool as far as the niggas, but how do y'all feel like women are added to it?
I feel like
Women are just as bad.
they are. They definitely are.
This is not a gender thing. This is
got you.
a people thing.
This
Yeah.
is got you.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just a gender thing for me because
Right,
I'm
'cause-
not trying to date a woman.
Exactly.
That's where I'm coming with it.
So
One.
I'm only speaking from my experience, but women are just as bad. Like the whole dating
No, for sure.
pool.
And I think if I'm being honest, toxic. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like you can have somebody who is amazing, but if it's this toxic motherfucker that acts just like you gonna gravitate to what's familiar as opposed to what ain't, because you don't want to grow as a person. You don't care about leveling up. You don't care about that mentally, emotionally. Like things that matter later down the line in life don't matter to you right now, so you don't care about that.
Do you feel you have toxic tendencies?
Me personally,
Mhm.
yeah, of course.
I feel like everybody.
But I
does.
feel like
it's
working on that
toxic if
every
you don't
day.
think you do have
Exactly.
Okay. Do you feel like your toxic tendencies overshadow the good at times?
No.
Ooh, it's a B. Okay.
It's a B, y'all. It's a B on the set. Ain't nobody allergic. We good.
I'm allergic.
You didn't.
Oh.
I was allergic.
Are you allergic? Who's
No, I'm
allergic?
not, but
I'm
I just
allergic.
assumed.
Damn, you came. I apologize for that. But so you feel like
About
you
to have
got?
me out here with a whole EpiPen.
Do you have an EpiPen?
No.
I'm gonna need you to get one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You need to have that on deck.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. Especially in the summertime. But no, go ahead. Go ahead.
You ain't got the EpiPen?
I don't have the EpiPen.
Now I'm scared.
No,
This
no,
nigga
it's-
just got stung. Our cameraman AYK got stung during all of this, y'all, man. Shout out to AYK because he out here working hard, man. He working hard, and that's why you get to light your spliff right now, man. Anyway, okay. Do you feel you have toxic tendencies? Do you feel like they overload the good?
No.
Yeah, no.
No,
Not even slightly.
not even slightly.
Not even slightly.
Okay.
Like,
so what
if
if
I
someone
had,
told
like,
you
a pro
different?
and cons
What if
list,
someone told you different?
I'm toxic to them for them.
Ah.
I'm not toxic to me for me and the type of individual that I would want to date.
So you're gonna be toxic to certain people.
Of course, because
Certain
there's
people
some
experience the
people.
toxic
Well,
shit.
here's the thing. I feel like that is subjective because
Subjective.
I feel like people want to sit there and say you're toxic when you set boundaries.
Mhm.
I feel like people want to say you're toxic when you, no, really, it's just when you set boundaries.
When you set boundaries.
Yeah, I feel like that's when people are like, oh, you're toxic. Or if I have, priorities and you're just not on
You don't
that-
fit in them.
Yeah, you're not on the top 5. I got other shit to do. Like,
Yep.
we're all grown. We all have lives. And
The top 5.
Yeah, my top 5.
Let's elaborate on what the top 5 is. What is the top 5?
Top
Corey?
5 things to do.
Ah, I thought it was something else. I thought it was something else.
You
Hey,
gotta pick out what you're
yeah,
putting down.
I thought it was
like,
something else. That's why I was like,
Let me see where your head's at.
Man.
No, I'm at like, I got shit to do.
Okay.
Look
okay.
at Ken.
Look,
Pass
he's
on
like,
the time. What's your top 5?
No.
Shoot, I don't even got a
No.
top 1.
I don't know. No.
No, but it's just, I feel like people are just really self-absorbed. And so when things don't revolve around them, that's when they want to sit there and say that you're toxic. Now, there are certain things where, yes, you possibly are toxic. But for the most part, I don't think that my quote-unquote toxic characteristics outweigh my positive ones.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Like, my toxic characteristics is I just lack empathy sometimes.
Dead ass. Sorry.
I
Sorry.
am-
No, for
No,
real,
no.
though. For real, though.
I too struggle with that.
Okay.
I too struggle
Yeah.
with that, and it's not that I'm just a mean person or anything
Nope,
like
not
that.
At all. Sweet as
I
pie.
just don't give a fuck that much about that situation.
Yes.
That's all it is. I just
Yes.
don't give a fuck.
I just don't.
And
wanna
some people are
entertain.
entitled to not give a fuck.
Thank you.
That's a beauty. Me being able to not give a fuck have saved me from a lot of stressful situations. So that's just what it is, and that's just what I walk around with. But at the same time, I don't have any toxic traits. No, I'm just playing. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie, y'all. We all have these. And I understand that we can sit here and joke about it, but at the same time, what we need to be doing day by day is trying to realize what it is because eventually I would think that we would all like, relationship, family, all that good shit.
You'd be surprised.
Well, we all here.
Yes, I definitely.
Okay, it's a baby B.
That's not a B.
It is a B.
That's not a B.
It's a B.
That's not a B. That's
It's
a
on-
net.
It's on your.
That's a
on who?
net.
Get
It's
it
a
on.
net.
Oh,
It's a
gone.
net.
Okay.
It's gone.
It's okay, y'all. She acting like she can't take in her melanin for the day. As black people, we need this. This is
No,
us
for
charging
sure.
our battery.
I love getting in my melanin. As y'all see, I am very tanned.
Very-
Yeah.
Love to see it, girl.
Love to see
Love
it.
see
You
the
feel me?
glow.
Feeling hella like
She's
Dominican. Feeling Dominican.
All right. So it's piss in the dating pool. We can conclude that. That's what it is. It's bad.
But it just depends on the part of the pool that you in. Because there are some people who...
I was waiting for that other perspective to come
you feel me?
in. I was
You
waiting
feel
for
me?
that.
It just
Yes.
depends on the type
Yes.
of... In the part of the pool that you
Yes.
in. If you in a shallow end because, it's going to be piss over there.
Right.
It's going to be piss over there. But if you a swimmer... you good. Because the majority of the people ain't going to be out there. They
And I like that analogy.
Feel me?
Well, I'm a swimmer, and baby.
No.
Oh, so you've been weeding through. You've been weeding like
You ain't
weeding.
get to the deep end yet, where it's like
You gotta
How
go deep.
I gotta go.
Ocean deep. Ocean deep.
Like, I'm about to get a fucking boat. 'Cause
Listen,
what the hell?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta
Ocean
do.
deep.
That's why I said I feel like I just need to get out of Columbus.
It's
Are you from Columbus?
motherfuckers
Mhm.
everywhere.
You're from Columbus, born and raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to leave.
Yeah, I need to leave. I feel it in my spirit. It's
Yeah,
just my
you need
husband's
to
not
leave.
here. I don't feel it. I really don't. I've been
Gotcha.
saying that for a minute.
Well, there it is.
It's not here.
There it is, y'all. It's piss in the dating pool, and if you checking, hey, just
Swim deep.
Swim deep.
Get a
Swim
life
deep.
jacket.
Swim deep.
Swim deep.
Don't drown.
Anyways, do y'all feel like women over 25 who doesn't have kids or marriage feel like they're on a time clock?
No, because I'm
Not at
over
all.
25 and I ain't got no kids and I ain't on no time clock.
I like that. There we go. There we go. But at the same time, are y'all mindful that time could be approaching to where those things, the amount of kids that you would want and the amount of and the way that you would ideally want things could kind of be changed because time is passing?
Yeah, I felt that way for
Okay.
the longest.
All right.
And then this is gonna sound superficial as hell, but I had seen this tweet and this guy was like, "My mom had kids at 39. Fuck them kids." And I was like,
Mhm.
and if I'm being honest, it's gonna sound like more men bashing. I'm not trying to bash y'all, but
I'm not trying to bash as I bash.
but most men don't mature. Like, they still want to do their shit all the way up until like the age of like 33. So who am I to rush you? Do your thing, because I mean, you're just not there mentally with the same type of shit that I am there mentally. And if I'm being honest, I've dated older and they kind of sort of be on the same type of childish ass
I'm so
shit.
glad you admitted that, because sometimes, through conversations with friends, I've had conversations where they'll be like, yeah, that's why I only like older niggas. But older niggas are just as childish, if not more childish, than niggas that are
They
my
got more
age and
tricks
younger.
up their sleeve. That's
Yes,
what that
that's
is.
all that is. They just know how to, you feel me? But not to bash my niggas out here, man. I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all, but I'm with them too. I'm with everybody. I love everybody, man. How you feel, Corey?
I'm with y'all.
I'm with
But
y'all.
I'm also with them.
But I'm with everybody.
He in the middle of the pool, y'all.
No, yeah. I'm in the middle. I'm just looking around, seeing my friends, man. That's all that is. Like, that's all it is.
I say yes and no to that, just
Okay.
because I would be naive to think that people don't take that into consideration. I'm 20. Who had to think about it? I'm 28.
Baby.
Baby. I'm 28.
You ain't know how old you was?
I don't know why. I was
You know,
thinking
you
about it.
got to learn to forget that shit, though.
Yeah.
You got to
Well,
learn
you know what?
to let
I
it
keep wanting
go.
to say I'm 29. 'cause
I'll be wanting to say I'm 24.
When do you turn 29? She's on tip. She on tip. How can you accidentally say you 24, bro?
Because 24 was when I was living my life, like,
Man,
for sure.
You living your life now.
I am, but like now I
Things
got
are
like
different.
responsibilities, like
Yeah.
actual real shit. Like when I was 24, I probably could have skipped like career after career after career after career. I mean, I can still do that, but like I wanna
Yeah.
start to move into.
You
want
want
to
to have a pension. You want to have a 401k.
Yes.
You want to have stock.
Yes.
All right. But that's a good thing.
Yeah, for
'cause
sure.
You're gonna be prepared.
For sure, but I was still living my best life
Okay.
at 24. That 6 months before 25, and then you get that epiphany of like, damn.
Yeah, shit did hit the fan.
20
when hit
I swear.
25.
25 shit accelerates.
Oh, for
When
sure.
you hit 25, and then
but we ain't talking about relationships.
and I'm
we
gonna let
talking
you
about
finish.
personal.
Oh, you
But
good.
when I hit 25, I turned 25 January, and it was the pandemic hit in March. So that was stressful as a bitch.
Oh, no,
Because
for
I'm going through, it wasn't a quarter life crisis, but you're going through a major change,
Yeah.
and then all of these major changes. But that really helped me in the long run, because now it's just like life is life. We gonna live this shit how we live this shit.
Oh,
Fuck
for
it.
sure.
Just gonna live this shit how we live this shit. It's gonna play out how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, I honestly feel like ain't nobody really got the keys and the tools or the experience to know each and every individual and how you supposed to play whatever you supposed to play or do, you know what I'm saying? And we can take nice advice, we can use that to the benefit of our lives and how we want to maneuver through it. But I mean, at the end of the day, shit gonna happen to you, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
So I don't want you to finish. You said you was 28. You said you was 28.
Yes, I'm
You said you was
28.
28. And now
you
the
be 28, girl.
Can I be 21 again?
You can definitely be 21
be
again.
Why do y'all want to be 21? I like 21.
I love 21.
No. I like 21. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but at the same time, niggas was like, I like this age that I'm at now because you could think about doing something at 21, but you ain't had a means to do it. Now we're at the age where you should be.
Yes.
You can think about something, and you got the means and the preparation and the time to do it.
The only reason why I love 21 so much is because it seemed like 21 I had no fears. I would do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Blissful.
You ain't have really nothing to lose.
Nothing.
Now you got bills. You gotta wake up and take your ass to work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live by your. I mean, you don't have to live by yourself. Them people that's like 30 and you get to still live with your parents.
Hey,
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous as it can be.
Why the fuck would a third now? Other than a situation where you got to financially, because we all understand it is all times, and everybody is going to have their time where they are going to need to lean on someone. But if you are just complacent with living at the crib,
No.
and you're over like 20, man,
I think 24,
I can't
25
compare,
is like a
but-
really good age to be able to move out your parents' house and be sufficient.
right.
Because after you graduate from college, like what, 22?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have like your entry level position, and then after that,
Yep.
you probably starting to really make bread.
Make
so
bread
you can
by 25.
save up all of those years that you've been in your parents' crib for 3 years. That's a nice
Yeah, but
savings.
That's if the parents allow
Exactly.
that shit to happen. That's the problem.
I ain't had that experience.
I
Definitely
didn't.
don't have that support.
I didn't.
I didn't have that. I can't even move back in if I wanted to. I can't.
My mom will be happy. But at the same time, I'd have had my own shit since I was 18.
Mine
Since I
was
was 18.
20, going on 21.
I had an
Same.
apartment in bumfuck Cincinnati. Sorry, Cincinnati. I do have love for Cincinnati.
But he has love.
But I had an apartment in bumfuck Cincinnati at
He with
18.
y'all. He with us.
I love everybody, man. That's what we're gonna learn here is I love everybody, man. But yes, Cincinnati. Cincinnati, shout out to y'all. That was my first apartment. I was 18 years old. It was on Westwood Northern Boulevard, and a little nigga was trying to get it, and I figured it out. And I'm saying all this to say, if you are 25 and you sitting at the crib, my nigga,
Get on it.
my nigga. We ain't even got to say nothing, my nigga. Now,
Oh, she was answering her question, I think.
Oh, girl, I done forgot.
Oh.
they didn't forgot. Have y'all been drinking the Tito's?
No, I'll pour me something.
Okay. Corey's gonna get some Tito's, everyone. Corey,
I just want some cranberry juice.
you don't want no Tito's?
It's hot.
What you mean?
It's warm, and you gonna add liquor?
Yes. And we're gonna jump in the pool.
Oh.
Everybody's gonna have a good time.
Can I have a mixed drink, please? I got some ice.
Okay, she bartending.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Got some ice.
All in all, what we have learned, man, is that you need to embrace the life that you live.
That in a hole.
Life is all about perception. Life is all perception, man. Embrace the life that you live. It is not, you can't be running a race and looking at the other person running their race. Run your race.
Focus on
Run your
yourself.
race. Life is
you go.
life, and you're going to live
Thank
your
you,
life
friend.
the way that you're going to live your life.
Want to put some Tito's in here too?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
You said a mixed drink.
I did.
They over here trying to get drunk, y'all. I'm trying to end it out for everybody. Embrace the life that you live, man. Embrace the life that you live. Now, before we get up out of here, she about to get drunk. Let's give our shout outs. Come on, let's get to them. Shout outs.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to God.
Yes.
You feel
yes.
me?
Yes.
Shout out to all my family members, my
Okay.
friends.
Okay.
Shout out to me.
Okay. Shout out to you.
Shout
Okay.
out to me.
Okay. Corey.
Shout out to me. Shout out to God. Shout
Okay.
out to my dad. Shout out to my mom.
Okay.
Yeah. And shout out to my best friend.
Hey,
Shout
shout
out
out
to-
to his glasses.
Yeah. Shout out to my glasses, man. Hey, yes. Thank you. I appreciate.
Hold on. Shout out to whoever's house this is for letting us.
We don't. That's undisclosed information. See, Corey, you talking too much. No,
No, you act like
I'm
you
just
can
playing.
edit
I'm
this
just
out.
playing. I'm just playing. Anyways, y'all, love y'all. Oh, wait, before I leave, I do got to make my shout outs because we are back. It is season 3, episode 1. Shout out to AYK. This nigga's out here in the heat. That's my boy. I love him. Shout out to my aunt, my Uncle Manu. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to really everybody. Shout out to Anna and Corey. Thank y'all so much for coming on. Shout out to y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the city. Love y'all. Holla. Oh, shit.
Came over me, lost my head and set you free. Telephone.